Okay, good morning. Welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter Neal, and today I'm going to do a bit of a live video. I'm going to film as I go through today. If you want to know why I'm able to get the pieces I get, take a look at that. 2 when I'm off to the car boot sale. What car boot sale start at 2 in the morning? Splott. 3 o'clock in the morning, the traders are in and set up. So it's off to Splott I go, and we'll see what the day brings. So stick around and we'll have some fun. Okay, so I'm almost in Cardiff now. I've just had to stop to get some cash. Do you know, I don't know how many of you have realised, years ago you used to have to pay in cash points, hole in the wall, whatever, to get your money out. It used to be like $1.95 and that to get your money out. And it's been a long time since I've had to pay, but lately now I have to come to a supermarket to draw my money out because all the cash machines locally have started charging again. I don't know how many of you are finding that, but there's a limit on what you can take out in a go. Well, it's £250 a time. So I have to put the card in twice to get my £500 out. So that's £4 it's costing me every time I use the cash point. And that adds up. So I don't know how many of you are finding that these cash points have started charging in your area. But I've now found that I have to come to a local supermarket. You don't see them like this very often, do you? You can tell it's dead at night, can't you? So anyway, I got my money out for free, which is the way it should be. You should be allowed to access your money for free. And then I'm off to Splott. It's 2:30. And we're on our way. Won't be long now, and we'll be there. I'm super excited. So I always get butterflies. You never know what the day is going to bring. Okay, so I'm down here. It's 2:55. If anybody wants to see, and you can see there are people here waiting. And there's another one just pulled in behind me. A big white van. So hopefully house clearance. There we go. So hopefully house clearance van. Hopefully Lucian. That'd be nice. I've been doing really well off him. I got about 5 minutes till they open up. Okay, so this is the first of my lots today. And what we have here is an extremely large and extremely heavy bronze ship's propeller. Now this in-span is over 30 inches from end to end. I'm not sure what size each petal is, but from the full width or diameter is over 30 inches. I'm showing you a photograph because I can't pick it up. It's that heavy. It weighs a lot. It took 2 of us to carry it to my car. Well, yeah, I think it's 32 inches, looking at that, 32 by 24. So I think it's 32 inches in diameter. There's no other markings on there for the ship or anything like that. One of my regular dealers down in Splott turned up with that on his stall last week, and he wanted £350 for it last week, and said plain and simple is over £200 worth of scrap. He still had it this week, so I had a chat with him. I said, Mike, are you all right for an offer, or are you going to shout at me? And he said, no, you can bid me. I said, how about I bid you £250? And his hand was out and we shook on it. I think he said it was £220 or £230 in scrap value. So he'd made 20 quid above scrap. So £250, not far off $400 I've paid for this huge bronze propeller. It's in good condition. There's no damage on this. Obviously got the normal chipping and that. This is not an ornamental piece. This has been on a ship. A large boat or something along them lines. You know what I mean? It's 30 inches though. It is huge.
and it's probably 40 or 50 kilos of bronze. So that was my first buy. Now, I did do some research. You had one come in there straight away, 1,027. You get a lot of these ones. Where are they? There's a lot of, like, these ones here are actually, they're not propellers, are they? That one is, sorry. That is what I got, 30 by 25 bronze ship's propeller, and they won 1,343, but they're for that, and that's on eBay. Fair play. But a lot of them are made. They're not actually propellers. They are, where are we? I was looking at a lot of them on eBay, and they were literally just made to look like propellers. They weren't original propellers. Prop propellers, they were calling them. There you go, props. Which means they were made to look like it. This one's actually off a yacht, boat, ship, anything along them lines. And that's the sort of money I was thinking. I was thinking 750 to 1,000 on there as a decorative piece. What you're going to do with it, I have no idea. You know, but it'd look amazing if you could somehow mount it on a wall in a, you know, a restaurant or something, you know, near the sea or something like that. Anyway, £250 I paid for it, $400. It's going to look amazing on the website. I'm probably going to price it up at about 800, 900 and wait for an offer. There's another one there, $1,445. It's £250 scrap, so I'm not worried about it. It is an absolute stunning thing. It's different. You know, everybody buys cart wheels for the garden, things like that. Well, I bought part of a ship or yacht, and it's huge. I was planning on lifting it up, but it's just too heavy. So, moving on. This, I don't think I'm going to sell. We have a Persian signed painting. Now, I'm going to show you some photographs now. The quality of this is just exceptional. But really, it's just absolutely out of this world. Okay, so here we have the painting. I've done a photograph so I can zoom in and show you. It has all this beautiful, almost Indian inlaid frame. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, if I zoom in down here, you can see it is a signed piece in Arabic. And the quality of the painting is just beautiful. Really, absolutely beautiful. I presume, now a common feature for Persian paintings is the two lovers. And you get the man and woman, and they're kissing, they're hugging. Well, here they are, what are they doing? They're drinking some wine. They've both got a cup of wine. She's holding the ewer or the bottle. They have some plants around them. So I'm not quite sure what the story is here, but it's beautifully painted. She's a beautiful lady. And wait till you see the quality of the painting on the faces now. If I can zoom in. There's a close-up of the signature. I haven't done any research as yet. Now, I did put it up on a Facebook group, but I didn't get any response. But these are really, really niche markets. Now, look at that face. That is absolutely beautifully painted. The way they've done his beard, everything, absolutely amazing quality. And there she is. She's absolutely stunning. And this one, I think I'm going to put on the wall. Now, I purchased this off a friend. He's a dealer like myself. Well, he's not a dealer. He's a collector. And he buys a lot of things down in Splott. And he has been for 30 years. And he comes up to me regularly. Each week showing me different things. And sometimes he says, well, do you want to buy that? And he'll throw a price out. And he threw a price out of £80, which is about $120. And I can't actually find the identical one or a similar one. Now, I can't really put a value on it till I figure out if that signature is a named artist of any description. But just on a decorative merits, it's worth a lot more than what I've paid. It is absolutely spectacular. And I told him on the day I thought it was absolutely beautiful. And the odds are I'm going to keep this one and put it on my wall. It is such a beautiful painting. So that one's not going to head for the website. That's going to be kept. I've got loads to share. Tell you what I'm going to do. My next purchase is a bit of fun. Now, I pride myself on buying the strange and the unusual and the wonderful. So, there's only one thing you can say. And if it's something strange, who are you going to call? Ecto-1, Ghostbusters. Now, this is not an old set. This is 1987? Was it? No, sorry, it was 2017. Ghostbusters 2017 Playmobil. So we have the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. And I have no idea. Oh, look at that. Flashes. Go lay down, darling. I love it. I really, really love it. So that's that. I saw the Ghostbusters car on the floor. What I didn't realize was it came with every single accessory and the fire station. Want to see something cool? They got their guns and all. And I got the monster that Sigourney Weaver turned into. And I don't buy toys much. But if it's something that appeals to me, then I will buy it. I got a big Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Has anybody seen the new Afterlife? It is spectacular. And the missus is in love with the new Marshmallow Man. Anyway, it is all here. I got Slimer. Slimer's in there with the hot dog cart. More bits in there. Got the traps and the guns. Loads of it in there. All different figures. All the characters are here with all their guns. Yeah. It is a complete set. Okay. I got the girl ones too. I think that's Sigourney Weaver. So yeah, I've had all the figures, the car, everything. And the fire station. There you go. The Ghostbusters fire station. Now, I had a look online. You'll have a shot at these prices now. I'll show you the prices. Okay, so all I've searched is 2017 Ghostbusters. And we'll scroll through it. The Firehouse on its own is £148 with the box, granted. There's a setup for there. So you got the Firehouse, the car, and all the figures, which is exactly what I got by there. £112 sold with 30 odd postage. It's quite a lot of it pulling good money. I was looking for another setup like I just saw, but there is another setup, but there I've actually got more than this. Got the fire station, I got the car, I got all the figures, I've got the hot dog machine, I got everything. Ghostbusters, the Marshmallow Man, everything. Anyway, that one sold for 74. So I saw it on the floor. I fell in love with it. I was hoping it was an older set, but the gentleman in question charged me £30, which is about $45 for the set. And I haven't decided yet, put all the figures in the car and keep the car just for a bit of fun, and then just get my money back on the other pieces because I absolutely love the car. So you gotta love Ghostbusters, haven't you? Next piece come in again off trade, regular dealer down in Splott, who I buy off all the time. And we have a Chinese carved Immortal. Now this will be a root carving. It's turn of the century, I would think, probably 1900. Now the downside with this one is they've turned it into a lamp. They've drilled this top here all the way through to mount a bracket on here for the lamp, and then the wire would come out the back. Does affect the value, and it is also got a split. Can you see that split running down there? Now, believe it or not, I can live with the split more than I can live with them drilling this, because wood splits, and people accept a little bit of splitting in the wood. However, it is still a very decorative Chinese carved figure, rootwood figure, and it came in. I bought this and a hunting horn for £30. So let's say this is £25, so about $40. And it is really nicely carved. So I'm quite happy with that. It's not going to be worth a fortune. It's probably worth about £50, £60, somewhere under there. But still a nice thing nonetheless. Quite nicely done. And I got a nice patina. I don't know if the hunting horn is in the box here, or if I've already taken it out elsewhere. But we will have a look-see. I don't even know what I bought. I bought that much stuff. Oh, yeah. I bought a job lot of Ladro. There's a difference. I haven't bought a lot of Ladro of late, but you have Ladro and you have Neo. Ladro being the qualified artists and Neo being the students. Same company. You have to bear with me as I unwrap it all, and then I'll show you what I've got. I had a few pieces, as you can see. Now, the price difference between Ladro and Neo is unbelievable. There's a massive difference. Okay, so I found the horn. So I have a copper curly hunting horn with a brass little mouthpiece, priced up at £5. Now, believe it or not, I can't blow them, but believe it or not, hunting horns, especially if you get the little straight ones, you know, the small ones, they sell really well. That's still a very collectible horn. It's in good condition. You know, I'm not worried about a bit of scuffing or discoloration. I'm not worried about that one bit. Very, very few dents. Just a nice little collectible horn. That came in with the Chinese carving, and I paid £30 for the two. So I was happy with that. Okay, so where's it on then? I'm missing some. Found it. Okay, so I got 3 pieces of Ladro. This is the first. I have no idea of the breed, but a really nice dog. And you can see the difference there. This one is Ladro, made in Spain. Spanish porcelain. It has had its day. If you went back 5 or 10 years, this stuff was seriously hot. So I've had the dog. Animals, I love animals, always buy them. They're very collectible. Then I had this little lady figurine, but look what she's holding. She's holding a pig. Is that not cute? Nursing a little sow. You know, I can understand her holding a puppy or a cat, but a pig, I love it. And again, Ladro. And then this one here, I think, is kneeling down praying. And again, Ladro. Now, those 3 pieces owe me £25. And realistically, they're worth that each. They really are. They're worth that each. So I'm happy with them. This one come in, it's probably 1980s, I would think, for £1. And we have a stag. Now this is Czechoslovakian porcelain. There's the label. Now if anybody doesn't know what that label is, there's the pink triangle. And this is by a company called Royal Ducks. The company has been going since well before the First World War. And if you can get anything pre-war, it pulls really big money. But it was £1, so $1.50. This one come in with the ladro, and we have a piece of a Dartington studio pottery by Janice. I can't even pronounce the surname. Bear with me. Okay, so it is by Janice Chalenko. Janice Chalenko. We'll assume it's that, which is Dartington 1942 to 1918. Well, that's the date they got on there. I don't know whether that date's accurate or not. But you can see stuff pulls good money. A little small bowl there, £45. There's what I got. That's the identical piece to what I've got. $39.99. Sold price. And mine come in for £5. And there is the stamp for Dartington Pottery. Hopefully you can see it. If not, I'll try and, if I remember, I'll include a photograph for you. Hang on. But it's Dartington Studio Pottery by Janice Chalenko. This one is absolutely beautiful. I haven't bought a lot of crystal lately, but one name I always buy is Waterford. And we have a spectacular Waterford crystal decanter in perfect condition with the Waterford mark. And this cost me a whole £10. I've only just took it out of the car. You can see how frosty it is, how cold it is out there. It's just covered in like a dew. Beautiful thing. Waterford crystal. I would show you the mark, but you're not going to see it on the camera. That was a tenner or $15. And you're talking that's pretty much not a million miles off 100. Depending on the pattern. The pattern changes the price, but I can tell you now, big Waterford decanter like that. Anyway, sort of from 60 to 100, no problem at all. Oh yeah, I also had this. Same seller as the Ladro and the Dartington. He had this beautiful little, what is that? Not sure what that flower is. Does it say? No. Doesn't say what it is, but it's hand painted. And it is a signed example just here. And it is Italian. So, hand painted, Italian, mid-century, ruffled dish. Cost me a £5. It's probably going to be £20, £25, something like that. Maybe even as much as 30. So that was okay. The next two pieces came in together. There's not a lot of age on them. However, they were really, really decorative. Now, first of all, we have this large, heavy brass magazine or letter rack. Magazine stand, I would say. And it's got this beautiful design. You can see this Grecian lady at the front. And again on the back. Now, this is all brass, and I'm not sure what the wood is on the base, probably mahogany or something like that. And it is a quality piece. Even the threads are brass, and the feet. So it's a nice thing. It's got a really good weight, good size. Now, this cost me £8, so about $12. And to be totally honest with you, I think it's going to come from something like Pastimes or something like that. And I'll explain to you why in a minute. And I think they were producing stuff in like the 80s, something like that, of a much earlier design, but it's still very, very collectible. A piece like this should be like 45, 55 pounds, no problem at all. It's usable, it's decorative, and it is a lot of quality brass gone into it. So I purchased that along with this. Which is a large stamp box. Now, the reason I'm assuming Pastimes is because Pastimes done a range of these reproduction stamp boxes in the Art Nouveau style and things. And that's exactly what I believe this is. Sort of 1980s Pastime stamp box. I paid £10 for the 2 pieces. This one owes me £2, £8 on the leather rack. I don't know why I keep calling it leather rack. Magazine stand. So, absolutely beautiful. Believe it or not, they sell for £15 or £20 on their own. So that for that tenner, that's going to return me £60, £70 comfortably. Same stall as the brass. I purchased this Russian USSR Lomonosov Tiger. I don't know if I'm pronouncing Lomonosov right, but I don't really care. It's USSR, and it is a Tiger. Now, I paid a $5 for him, so about $7.50, $8. They're not worth a fortune. They're really not. But I've got a collection of these building up. Sometimes I pick them up for £1, £2, as much as a $5. And what I'll do, I'll save them up as a variety of animals and sell them as a larger lot for more money. I don't fancy listing a £12 or £15 tiger when I can put a group of them on for 50 or 60. So it's not a standalone item on my website, unfortunately, but with the group that I've got. Just to give you an example, I don't know if I've already filmed this panda or not. I think I have. This one came in the other day. So already we have 2 pieces of Lomonosov that can go up together. So I will group stuff, but neither of these are standalone items. But I'll still pick them up if I see them because they are good. I love animals and they will still sell, albeit as a group. I just want to stick with animals. And I have... Is it a dachshund? I don't know. I have no idea what it is. It's a dog. It's probably mid-century, and it is by Gemma of Holland, and it is pattern number 322. Let me have a look, see if it's pulling anything. Okay, there is none on eBay, and none sold off on eBay recently in the search. Now, I just searched on Google, and there's loads of different people selling it or sold it. It is a sausage dog. That's what they've put there. Dachshund, sausage dog, and then asking, the item is sold, and they sold it for £48 according to that thing there, what I just saw. There's their price. There, £42.50. I don't see it worth that. I see it worth like £20, £25. But still, a really collectible little doggy. So I think I'm going to call it there for this video. Love the Ghostbusters. The propeller is spectacular. My favorite is obviously the painting. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you soon for another video. Take care and bye for now.